The NBA playoffs kick off this Saturday, and the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference both came down to one game for the seeding to be determined. So it's pretty difficult to do the normal predictions, being that the Warriors are battling with injuries and being that LeBron James doesn't have Kyrie Irving. It's kind of difficult to say who's going to be who and what's what. But this is playoff basketball, baby, and I'm ready to see some who. I'm ready to see who is going to step up at the plate and raise their name, raise their game, get to another level, man. This is more than a game, and this basketball stuff is serious. So here's our Eastern Conference playoff predictions. The Toronto Raptors versus number 8 seed, the Washington Wizards. Wizards haven't been healthy all season. The Raptors have shown some dominance in the Eastern Conference early. But truth be told, lately they have been looking like the normal Toronto Raptors, especially when they play Cleveland. It's going to be interesting to see if the Wizards are able to get some kind of structure together, get some kind of cohesiveness together. John Wall has looked at decent the past couple games, but it hasn't been against great talent, and we know that come playoff time the game slows down, and him and Bradley Beal have a difficult time of determining who's going to take the final shot or who's going to make the final play. And I'm not willing to sure if I'm saying that the Washington Wizards are going to be able to beat the Toronto Raptors this year. This year Toronto Raptors is slightly better than last year Toronto Raptors, and that's why we got the Toronto Raptors beating the Washington Wizards in the first round, 4-3, 7 games in Toronto. It's going to be very good, rocking out there in Toronto. Next up, we got, of course, the King sitting at 4. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers sitting at 5th. And the Cleveland Cavaliers have lost to the Indiana Pacers 3 times this season, 3-1 actually. The Indiana Pacers stopped the Cleveland Cavaliers' 18-game winning streak, but that was all before those trades. Those wins came before those trades, and it's quite frankly, this Cleveland Cavaliers team is a whole different kind of team. And I believe that this year that LeBron James has, like I say, he's not entering into a pressure. I like Victor Oladipo. He is the most improved player of the year to me. He has got another second burst of his career. He has deserved to be an all-star. He's going to continue to be an all-star. I believe he has found the home in Indiana. He's played college ball there. I believe he has found the place he needs to be at. But Victor Oladipo being LeBron James, no, for real. There's actually Victor Oladipo being LeBron James in the first. It's not happening. LeBron James clearly has never lost a first round in his NBA playoff career, and it's not going to start right here. Easy Cavs for 1. The next one we got coming up is the 76ers and the Miami Heat. This is tough. This is tough. Because both teams have split the season series 2-2, and all games was decided by 2 points or less. Now, Joel Embiid, like I said, is to me already a top 20 player in the NBA, and Ben Simmons already a top 25 player in the NBA. And they have the young players, the youth, the athleticism, but Miami has the experience. Miami has all-star caliber players, and Miami has D Wade, who has been playing better since arriving back in South Beach. And I believe D Wade, who hit the game-winning shot over Philadelphia after missing the potential game-winning shot then, and Hassan Whiteside ain't played both of those games. Okay, this Miami team is not going to be an easy out. And I, as much as I like Philadelphia and I like what they're doing, I just don't think that the Philadelphia 76ers are going to beat this Miami team. This is like this is my broad statement. Okay, this is not something that I want you guys to be. You said that to Philadelphia, I want Philly people. Yo, man, you told me yo Philly want to go. Philly ain't know nothing. I know we got a lot of Philly followers and viewers. I want you guys to know I'm not saying Philly can't win. I would not be surprised if Philly do win. This is me simply, I just think that if we put it all into talent and not experience and playoff basketball, we get caught up in the hype. And as much good as Ben Simmons is, he ain't played that level of basketball yet. He don't understand how the whistle was being blown or how the game speeds up just a little bit tad more. And being that teams are able to focus on just a player, not we play a team and then we play them again later on. You're focusing on this player and this team 7 times. You plan on 4 times in a week. It becomes very difficult to score. It becomes very difficult to beat that team. And I just think that Miami who I think that should have been higher than the 7th seed if they would have played what they would have been playing, is going to be able to pretty much pull an upset in the first round. We got Miami. Well, I got Miami. Of course, that was Ron. I got Miami winning 4-3. I know my homie, man, he want me to be like, man, you know, man, I'm saying we all together. It's my homie Ross, man. Shout out to course that who's Ross, man. That's the boy right there, man. Follow the boy. That's the boy right there. But I got Miami. So if Miami does not win, courtside Ron has Miami 4-3. Next up, we got Boston and the Bucks. This is interesting. This is very interesting with the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks, because a lot of people feel as if that the Milwaukee Bucks have no shot. Well, not a shot, that the Boston Celtics have no shot at beating the Bucks. I'm sorry. Because Kyrie Irving injuries and Gordon Hayward, of course, been injured all year, and they shouldn't. But this Boston Celtics team is disciplined. They are very disciplined. And when you're a disciplined team, you play a certain way, and you play the right way, which you don't make that many mistakes. Then the playoffs, every mistake and every turnover matters. The teams that doesn't make the most mistakes has a great chance of winning that game. So I think that Boston is going to be in games. I think Boston has the ability of winning some games, but I think it would be a damn shame if Giannis, the Greek freak, who at one point was the leading front runner for MVP, is not able to beat the Boston Celtics without any other superstar caliber level player to his level. And his team is just as good as the Celtics. They split the series 2-2 this year also. So, being that, you know, Giannis is the best player on the court, and I believe that the Bucks are a big team, and the Celtics are not that big of a team. I mean, on the front line, they have some size issues. Al Horford is going to have to play dominant basketball. He can't be giving you his season numbers or his 16 points that he gives you. He's going to have to score a lot of points for them to be able to win. I just don't see it happening 4 times. So I got the Bucks winning against the Celtics 4-2. And that's pretty much the Eastern Conference first round. I believe that this is going to be an exciting first round. I believe that we are looking forward to some great basketball. I believe LeBron James is going to come out and do what he does best. I'm looking forward to seeing whether Kyle Lowry can stand up to the plate. A lot of people are joking about Kyle Lowry. Let me tell you something about Kyle Lowry. Let me give you one thing about Kyle Lowry. He is a great basketball player. And what people don't like about Kyle Lowry or judge about his game is the simple fact of the matter is that he has a lot of accolades that has been given to him that they feel as if that other players are more deserving. And him being an all-star starter twice and having his playoff history, come this time of the year, people are just shrugging him off. They are just shrugging Kyle Lowry off. And I'm not saying that he's not going to show up or he will show up. I'm just saying I'm keeping an eye on him. I hope that he shows up, because Toronto has a great chance of going to the NBA Finals if Kyle Lowry can be the all-star starter that he was voted to be. Look forward to a lot of good things coming up in Philly. Like I said, that 4-3, that's me. That's me picking Miami. So you guys get on me about that. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, bashing my mans and crashing my man's page about him not doing that. That's me believing that Miami and has the better team and the experience. I'm going with Coach Spo and Pat Riley and them. I'm really solely going on experience in that round. And it's gonna be interesting, man. I appreciate it. Bye.